Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We're in day 171. 171 days since we started the program. When I started this program, not Kerbal Space Program, along with... Anyway, when I started Kerbal Space Program, I noticed when I loaded up the save, I saw this, and I didn't know what was going on here. The training drill. There's a training drill landed on Kerbin, and it says I can fly it. I didn't build this, so I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to take a real quick look. I haven't looked yet. I thought I would do this while I'm on the episode to see what the heck this is. So I'm going to take a real quick look and see what this looks like. I didn't build this. Where did this come from? I have no idea what the heck this is. I guess it's part of one of the missions that I accepted, but I don't remember accepting one with a drill. Or maybe it's the one, the Kerbal Academy, that I'm supposed to do a drill thing for, I think, maybe? I don't know. Let's go back to the Space Center. I don't want to recover it yet. And now it's moved over here, that thing gets around. Wasn't it just over here? I don't remember. I'm going to look in the mission control and maybe... Do I have a mission to... Okay, field science. Maybe this is it? Oh, okay. Desmond Kerman is ready to improve their scientific knowledge. Complete the mission. They will advance the level. Complete the training course. What's the training course? Collect science. Wait a minute. Isn't this an engineering... This isn't a science course. Grasslands landed, laser surface scan. Now this has to do with engineering. Maybe, no, this is advanced piloting. I'm going to assume that drill is out there for when I get a training mission for an engineer. And I think I've seen that before and I just let it go. Because I didn't think I had the parts to build a drill. And I still don't think I do. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to do something different. Since I don't seem to have... Oh, what's this? Boot camp. Basic training. The new... Okay, this is the engineer right here. Training drill. This is it right here. And I have it. Okay. So I'm supposed to recruit a scientist. If your recruit is not an engineer, please ignore the training drill. Recruit scientists and place them in the vessel capable of completing the mission, which is right outside the astronaut complex. Oh, it says a scientist here. If your recruit is not an engineer, and then it says trait scientist. So do I need an engineer? Please ignore the I'm confused. This looks like a scientist. But here it says if your new recruit is not an engineer, please ignore the training drill. So do I need an engineer or scientist? I don't know. I'm going to hold that for now. What I want to do... Oh, I picked up a few more missions that I want to do. This one, Space Camp for 13 more tourists. I'll bring them up there. Probably not during a recording, but I'm gonna send up 13 tourists to Juno and see if we can get more recruits that way. I picked this up, Flyby of Minmus with 4 tourists. And then I have this other one here, bring 4 tourists to low Kerbal orbit. I want to do both of these on the same rocket. I think I can. What I want to do is build a large lifter with basically two smaller vessels on top of it that will separate. One will stay in orbit, one will go to Minmus. That's what I'm thinking about doing this episode. I also got this Explore Minmus, where we dock 2 vessels in Minmus orbit, since I'm going to be doing that at some point, probably. I have some others here I can do. Orbital survey of the moon, biological surveys of the moon, etc. But I want to see if these tourist things go anywhere, since I have so many of them. And I want to see if I get more interesting tourist contracts. So we're doing that today. We're going to build this rocket, and we're going to one for Kerbal, one for Minmus. So let me get to the VAB and start building. Okay, I'm going to need more astronauts, however. I only have 2 available. One's a pilot, Valentina. The other one, I believe, is a scientist or an engineer. I'm going to need 1 pilot to bring this rocket into orbit. I might need 1 for... This will be interesting. I need one pilot, because I have Jebediah in Juno, and I don't want to bring him back yet on this mission. I need to send up a rocket to rendezvous and then get him and then bring him home. I don't want to do that right now. So let me see if I can get this thing built. And I'm wondering if one of the craft should be a lander can, because I do have... It is a capsule. Don't expect it to survive atmospheric re-entry. Oh, I guess we can't do that. Well, it should if there's a... Right? If there's a heat shield under here? I don't see why not. So I need... 1 capsule needs to hold 4. Pilot and... No, 5. Because I need to bring 4 tourists. Or I could do something like... that holds 4. That's a big capsule, though. Do I want to do that? Or... it holds 2. 6. I could use a Probodobodyne to guide them instead of a pilot. But I kind of want to take 2 inexperienced pilots up to get them some experience. And especially I think the one that goes to Minmus will get experience. And I need some experience for my pilots, for all of them actually. So... okay, that's too small. Because I'm going to need... like these... deep space hostiles. This holds how many? Ooh, 8. That's a bit big. Okay, let's pick up a capsule real quick. It doesn't have to be like... okay. Say I pick this, it holds 1. Are there any of these that hold like 4 people? Like... this holds 4, but it's big. So I'm going to need a larger capsule. But nothing too big. The The dragons are, how big are these? They're not that big. Oh, these are unmanned. Okay. That one's huge. This one holds 7. Way too big. I guess I could use... I need the smallest. Of this size capsule. Of course, what I could do is just pack everybody inside the capsule. Get a capsule that holds 6. Like this. No, that's too big. Way too big. I could do this and then that. Maybe. It says service container, crew capacity of 2. That would be enough. That would give me... How many does this hold? Come on. It was this one. Mark 1-3 command pod holds 3. So add... So this would hold 5 altogether, which is what I need. That would hold 5. 1 pilot and 4... Yeah, this will probably do it. So I'm going to need a couple of these. Well, I'm going to play around with this and I'll be right back. I don't think I'm going to kind of design this on the fly. I haven't really thought about this before the episode, so it's going to take a little time, and when I have something solid, I'll be right back. Okay, this is this is the monstrosity I've come up with. So let me go through this real quick. Well, it might take a while to explain all this stuff. Let's put this here. Okay, so I'll go through the lower stage real quick. So we got the launch clamps, the twin bore liquid fuel engine here with a couple of Thor boosters operating at 100% thrust. I have a feeling this is too much. I have a thrust to weight ratio here of 2.31, which is probably a little more than I need. I wonder if I should set these back a little bit. No. Let's just take all the power. If we have too much fuel, too much power, so be it. No big deal. So then we disengage here. Then I had to put on a fairing. And I'll show you what's under the fairing. That's all this stuff. There are 2 missions under here. So we have the fairing, which we're going to, once we get up there, we're going to get rid of that. And, okay, I think the easiest way to do this is take this off, take the fairing off for now. And then, okay, this is what I got. I got 2 capsules here. There's no real good way to attach these together, so I think this will work. I did a little test, and it seemed to hold together pretty well. So we have basically 2 of the same capsules here. They both have the Mark 1-3 command pod. They both have the PPD-24 service container, which holds 4. Right? Should hold 4. Let's see. PPD, is this it? No. PPD. It was the this one, 24. Yep. Now it holds 2. Hold on a sec. PPD 24. Crew capacity of 2. That's right, because the capsule holds 3, so that's 5. meaning 1 pilot and 4 tourists. I'm taking 4 tourists up to Minmus and back, and then 2 of them orbiting Kerbin and back. So we have, again, 2 complete capsules here. So they each have this service container, they each have this command pod, they each have this fuel tank, the KW Rocketry SB1 with 920 pounds, or 920 of fuel and oxidizer, and again, this is the same. This one right here, this bottom one, which is going to complete us getting to orbit, this one's going to stay behind in Kerbin orbit. This is the one, again, so because this tank is going to help us get into Kerbin orbit. So I don't want this one to be the one that takes us to Minmus. It probably could, but this is the one that's going to stay. This one, by the time we get up there and separate, this one's going to be unused fuel tank. It should be plenty to get us to Minmus and back. Now I have 2 separators here because the top one separates everything else from the engine. The bottom one here will separate everything below here from everything up here. So what we'll have is this little piece right here left in orbit. And that's it. I have, maybe I need a little bit of, especially for the top one, I need a little bit of like solar panels. I think that would be wise. So let's put a few solar panels on this. Let's see, let's put them on probably on the outside of this container here. Let's put 8 of them here. Except, well, that shouldn't get in the way of the door, should it? Would it? Could it? No. Let's see what it says here. Decoupler attached wrong. Yeah, right, whatever. I'm sure it's talking about this one, but I need it to, otherwise, if I only leave this one coupler on, this piece here will be attached to the capsule. We can't have that. Empty crew cabins, engine jettisoned before use. See, it doesn't like the way I put this together, so that's okay. You'll see when we get it up there. So we have these. Do we need... We probably don't need communication. This has direction wheels. Okay, this is the Mark 1. I want to make sure I got everything here. And I'm not missing something. Alright, where's the Mark 1? 3. There it is. Yeah, it's got a data transmitter. Okay. Parachutes. I need to make sure that I have... Yep, I have a heat shield, and I believe I have one here too. Yep. Alright, parachutes here. This one has 3. I can't put a 3rd one here, but that should be enough. These 2 parachutes to get this right here, this piece down. Okay, but the one that's going to Minmus is probably going to need a little communication device. Oh, here we go. Duh. Communication. This one should be good enough. We'll just stick it here. We don't need 8 of them. Just 1. And then we'll turn that. Let's just stick it right there. Like, well, here. Let's turn off the snap so I can make it the way I want. Okay. There we go. Extend antenna, retract. Alright, we don't need any science or anything. We do need batteries probably on here. How much battery power we got? Electric charge 150. And it's rechargeable, I'm pretty sure. We got the panels to recharge it. It doesn't say these are batteries, but I would think it is, but you know what? I'll slap on a battery just in case. That's too big. 300 charge, 150. Or I could use this one, this little tiny one. Let's put that there. I don't like those though. I think that'll work. Alright, so panels, battery, this one has plenty of electric charge. I guess I should put some panels on it too, just in case. I don't need that many though, maybe 4. Put them like this. Alright. I'll probably do the same with these, so I don't interfere with that door. I don't think it's that big a deal. Alright, I don't need a communication antenna in this one. Don't need battery, really. I'm just going to go up, circle, come back down with this one here. Alright, so that's what we have for those. This says it has 2400 delta V, this top one, to get to min. That's tons of fuel to get to minimus and back. Probably don't even need that much, but I don't care. This one says 995, but that's because it's got all this weight on top of it. It's got the same amount of delta V. And let's put the fairing back on. And this stage. There. Now, here's another issue I'm going to run into. When I load... Here, I'll show you the contracts. Alright. Bring the tourist into orbit. Bring 4 tourists into low Kerbal orbit. So it's going to put these 4 in. Then I have the... Where is it? Flyby minimus with 4 tourists. And these 4. When I load these on the pad... I don't know. Can I load them here? I'm pretty sure it said load on pad. I'm going to go back and look at the contract. It won't say here whether I load them on the pad or if I can load them on here. If I can load them on here, that would be better, because what I was going to do, if I couldn't, is, you go out on the pad and it's going to ask me if I want to load the tourist. I'm going to say yes. I'm not sure which capsule they're going to go into. So what I would have to do is go up into get in the parking orbit, EVA one of the pilots, and then start moving crew tourists back and forth on these things and get them in the right capsule. But I need to go anywhere and get another pilot, because I only have one free pilot, Valentina. All the others are occupied doing something, so I'm going to have to hire one real quick. I might hire 2, just so I can get them a little experience, maybe. Let's go check it out. I'm going to save. You know what? Before I leave, let's... I don't even know what to name this thing. I don't... Does it need a name? Let's just call it the touristy? The tourister? I don't know. I don't really think it needs... I'm going to go through these later and rename all my rockets and kind of get launch stages streamlined. Like one launch stage 1 vehicle for low Earth orbit, Kerbal orbit, 1 for higher orbit, 1 to go to the moon, 1 to go to Duna, that kind of thing. Oh, I was going to name this. Let's just call it the... Oops. The Tourister. Why not? And save it, and let's go check it out. Go check out our astronaut complex. I'm probably going to do something with the training drill next, or maybe even this episode. It might not take that long to do. Let's see. So we have assigned, here's the available ones, and I only have 2 astronauts. The rest are tourists. a ton of freaking tourists. Well, I got, did I mention this in the last episode? I picked up another space camp. Where is it? Didn't I? I thought I did. Yeah, hold another space camp. I gotta send 13 tourists up into Juno. So that's what part of these are. Plus I have 8. 4 going to Minmus and 4 into Earth, Kerbal orbit. So tons of tourists here, but not a lot of astronauts. So let's hire a few. We got plenty of money. And after this mission, we actually have tons of money. All we have is Lamal. Look at this. You know what? I don't think the stupidity rating comes into play. At least I haven't seen it. But we're going to hire these 2 pilots anyway. So let's get him and him. So now I have... Where are the pilots? Oh, they're down here. Okay. So we have 2 pilots now. 2 rookies. And we're going to put them in both of these vehicles. Now, I'm assuming, and maybe I shouldn't assume, but let's get our crew in here. I'm assuming the top one, because these aren't labeled, I'm assuming the top, this one, is this command pod, and this command pod is this one. We'll see. So, sorry, Valentina. You're going to stay behind. I need to get these guys some experience. Okay. Oh, not the engineer. I need the pilot. Pilot. There we go. Pilot. I could have, like I said, I could have used a Probodobodon, but I'd rather send the pilots up. Hopefully they'll get some experience. Now, contract 1. 4 tourists in a low Kerbal orbit. So let's get Dangle. Now, again, the one on the bottom is for the Kerbal orbit. So we need Dangle, John Burry. That looks good. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. All right, check staging one more time. Look at this thing. Okay. Are they all got white hair? Okay. Some of them do. I just thought that was interesting. These guys got white hair. Okay, Edley, he's the pilot. Tourist. And then pilots. Okay, and 4 more tourists. Alrighty, can I check in here? I don't suppose I can. Nope. Checking staging one more time. These, and then they... Come on. Disconnect here. This. Disconnect here. And then this one, and then that. And then we have these 2 here once we get up in orbit. Alright, that looks good. I think we're ready to go. Stability assist, throttle probably right about here or so. At least that's about what it seemed like in the tests. And let's get going. So I don't want to begin my gravity turn very soon because of all the weight up here. I definitely don't want to flip this thing over. So, which means I'll probably get into orbit a little higher than I normally would. Probably 100 to 150 kilometers, something like that. So I'm going to try to turn now, just slightly. I don't really have a reaction wheel on this, so I gotta be careful. So by the time I get up to here in the atmosphere, I'm really gonna try turning this thing over. 418. Let's slow down a little bit. I don't need to be going that fast at this point. Alright, now I'm going to start turning it over seriously. I hope I don't lose it. No, it looks good. Yeah, these things always start overheating for some weird reason. I don't know why. Okay, turn, 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 turn. Okay. Let's throttle up a little bit and get this thing turned over. And we could probably remove the fairing. Okay, that looks good, looks good. Alright, this is looking really good. I know that I probably have too much fuel in this. More than I need. What's my speed? Let's probably get that thing going a little faster. And then my apoapsis right now is 60. So, looking good. Stop rolling. Alright, see, we got tons of fuel here, and we're almost at 70,000 apoapsis, so plenty of fuel. I probably won't even use all this fuel. But again, what do I care? Is it going to get me into orbit? Yep. And I got tons of money. I guess it would be interesting doing a career mode where you had to watch your funding really closely, so you had to build rockets that didn't waste, that didn't involve a lot of waste. Alright, now I'm really going to kick up the speed and turn this over like so. Yeah, I figured I was going to get up to 80 or 100,000, and it's looking like I will. I'm going to ride this as long as I can, see what happens. What does this look like? 100,000? Do I want to... That's okay if I get up to 150. Alright, looks like we're in orbit now. Or we're going to be here right about now. So I'm going to dump this, I think. And let's go to our map. Yeah, look at this. We're pretty high up there. 261? We might have to, we might have to go back down. I think that's a little higher than low orbit. So let's get this to, like... 150-ish. That's good. 150, and then we'll come over here at the periapsis and lower our apoapsis down. I went a little too far. Too much rocket. Alright, so let's activate this engine. Also, I should check and see who's in this one. Let's do a transfer. Now, hold on a second. Let's make sure. Gotta check my contract again. Oh, how much time do I got to my maneuver? 12 minutes, okay. And it's only a 13-second burn. So, low Kerbal orbit includes Dangle, Johnbury. Let's see who's in here. This is the low Kerbal orbit one. And it looks like I got the wrong guys in here. No. Milzer is in there, and Donbull. Good. And this is Dangle and Johnbury. Okay, so I got the right ones in here. I don't have to move crew and tourists around. Okay. So let's get to our maneuver node and get in orbit. And then we'll probably go around once or an hour, and then this one will come back. This one will go on to Minmus right here. $151. Wow. Okay. There we go. And now I have 39 minutes remaining in orbit for that crew. And vessel state. Destination Minmus, altitude below 30. Oh, I gotta get below 30,000 meters at Minmus. Over Minmus. And I think it said flyby. I don't think I need to be in orbit. Yeah, I don't think so. But I would like to use Minmus's gravity to get me back quickly instead of being flung out and have to wait like 11 days to get home. Alright. So here we are. I think we'll turn... I need to get rid of... I need to separate here. So let me quick save. In case something weird happens. And I also might wait until I get on the lights. There we go. Get a little more light here. Okay. Now, just so this piece doesn't come flying back and hitting this orbiter, whatever you want to call it, capsule. Alright, we're going to disengage here first. Why does it keep coming back like that? Just stop. Okay, so we'll disengage here first. This should disengage this piece. Okay, good. Now again, this is the one that's going to fly around Kerbal and come back. This one's going to Minmus. So what I'd like to do is maneuver this way and shoot this piece off either towards Kerbal or back the... let's make it towards Kerbal. What the heck? I don't know if the ejection force will allow it to decay and go back in the atmosphere. But we could try. I doubt it, but we could try. Alright, and we will decouple here. Decouple. There we go. So that's how that worked. That's the only way I could figure to do this. Alright, now we have these two. And what I'll do, I think what I'll do is set a course to Minmus right now and get a burn going, and then we'll orbit a few times and re-enter with this one and see what we're going to do after that. Okay, I am controlling this one, and this is the one. Let's just make sure again, double check. Harford Podbles. Yep, Harford Podbles. They're going to Minmus. Who's that pilot? Edley. Alright, let's see if we can get a... Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to worry about getting in the right plane or not. I don't really care at this point. But I'll give it a shot. I mean, I'm going to try. Not to get in the plane, but try and adjust my course so that it'll shoot me. It looks like I'm going to have to go down some to reach. By the time I get to Minmus, they're going to be over here, and that's going to be below my current plane a little bit. Set as target. Alright. Got 6% ascending. I don't like I said, I don't really want to match. I don't feel like doing that right now. I think we'll be fine. So let's see what I can do here to get an encounter. Oops, what did I do? There. It's a little off, so I'm going to move the node a little bit this way. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's going to miss it because I'm not in the same plane, but let me... I'm going to play with this a little bit and see if I can... Oh, wait, that's the wrong... You know, I'm going to Minmus, not the moon. Hold on. You know what? Also, I need to... Eventually, I need to get Atlas back. I mean, I don't have to, but I'd like to. Whoa. Alright, now I'm out there. And I'm a little above, as you can see. So I'm going to have to go down a little bit, and hopefully... Well, again, I got to play with this and see if I can get the right, a good encounter. 203. So I think this is probably the best I'm going to get. 203,000 meters, and I can adjust when I get out there. 225. 188 is better than I had. 177. Yeah, I messed it up. It's going to be right about there. 170. We'll just do that. So we're going to shoot out over this way and then come back. When we get close, we'll get within 300 or 30,000 meters. That no problem there. So it looks like, wow, this is... We're going to go out this way, and then it's going to put us in this kind of orbit, I guess? Interesting. Okay. So we have the node in 7 minutes. Let's activate this engine. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's down here. The tourist ship. Tourist. These are both tourists, I would assume. This one's still in orbit. Doing just fine. So, and let me make sure again that this is the one going to Minmus. It's got Minmus, it's got Harford, which is right here. Okay. Let's activate this engine. See how long our burn is. 61 seconds, a 1 minute burn. And we have 2497 delta V in this vessel. And I need how much for the burn? 876. No problem. Hope you guys are ready to go see Minmus. And you're in for a long voyage. It's going to be many days. Alright, so 6 minutes. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. And this must be, yep, it's drifting farther and farther away. See, we did a decouple, and you can see just that little decouple does change your trajectory, your course. It's a little bit of energy, but after a while it just stacks up. I wonder if this must be the debris. It's going up though. I don't know what its altitude is, but it sure looks like it's not going back down to Kerbin. Alright, we're going to start this in 30 seconds. Well, at the 30-second mark. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit until we get there. And this is not going to be, I'm not going to try and do this all perfect. I mean, it's kind of like a, we're going to get out there, try and get close, and then we're going to burn to get closer, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and start the burn. But I'm sure we can make an adjustment once we get out here to get close to Minmus and then come back. Not sure how long it'll take to get back, though. That's the hard part. Is, imagine, if this was a real-life mission, you got to plan for things like food and power and make sure that they have enough to get back to survive out there. I think there were mods for that, but I don't think I want to play those right now. So this will be our wacky orbit once we're done. This green one. That's assuming we don't make any corrections when we're out here. Since our periapsis is 177. Yeah, that shouldn't be that big a deal. It should be easily correctable. So I noticed once this gets down to real small numbers, it'll jump from like 3.7 meters per second to positive 2 meters per second. See what it does? Alright, where are we? Not sure. I think, here, let's just close that and see what our... I guess we're not going to know until we get out there? Or maybe I burned too much? Doesn't look like I think I went a little too far. I'm gonna burn retrograde. Just a tiny bit. Now wait a minute, Minmus, I need to make Minmus as target. Closest approach. Yeah, but okay, let's give it a little... There, okay. Periapsis. Whoa. 687. You can see that just a tiny bit of power. 180? That's close to what I was at. I'm just going to leave it right there. So we're done with this tourister for a while. Let's switch back to the other one and see how much longer they have to orbit. Alright. Whoa, what? Okay. Did the time thing reset? Looks like the time reset. Huh. Do I have to be focused on this one the whole time? That seems kind of... Well, I need to see how long it's going to take this one. How long will it take to get to Minmus? I'm hoping more than a day. So it looks like it's going to... We're going to have our encounter right about here. Okay. So let's do some time warp here. And then see how long... I'm just going to do a little bit and then switch back, go to the map and see. Okay, after 40 minutes... Where are we on the other spacecraft? We're right here. Alright. I think that'll be fine. I'm sorry, that was after 20 minutes. So let's go 20 more minutes. And what's our power situation here? Looks good. Okay, so we got 20 minutes left, and we're just right here, so we're good. Okay, just go ahead and finish this one. Let's go ahead and finish their mission time, and then we'll deorbit, and then we'll switch over to the other capsule going to Minmus, complete that one, and come back home. So this one should be completing here in a few... There we go. So, bring tourist in orbit completed. We have to recover them, which is the next step. Let's come down in the light, shall we? Where are we? Right here. Good. Alright, all we have to do is align ourselves with the retrograde vector, burn, and get out of orbit. So I did these because these contracts for a couple of reasons. One, I want to see if they'll go anywhere, see if I get more interesting tourist missions or the like, and there's plenty of cash associated with these. And what I want to do is I want to upgrade all of the buildings in the Space Center to max. Alright. Now, I don't think I've activated this engine yet. Yes, I have. Okay, this is one, yeah, this is one that got us to orbit, of course. Of course I have. Alright, let's quick save and deorbit burn here. So I want to come down right around here somewhere. Although this looks like land, I'm not sure. Let's see what that does for us. Good enough. Re-entry in 5 minutes and 47 seconds. So let's decouple. See, there was way too much fuel in this thing, but whatever. Alright, re-entry. I think this should be fine. This doesn't weigh a whole lot, so it really shouldn't tumble. And I think I've come through the atmosphere with these before. Pretty sure. Let's keep pointing in retrograde so we're not torched. And we should start seeing heat at about 53,000 meters. He looks terrified, John Burry. Don't worry, heat shield will protect us. I think. We have SAS on. We should be fine. Although I can feel it wanting to tumble, I think, a little bit. Hopefully not. There we go. I think it's steady now. That's why speed. 22. I still got a long way to go to slow down. Whoa. 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 Come on, keep that thing steady. Wow. This thing's a beast trying to get it back through the atmosphere. It's wanting to move. Alright. So yeah, it does require a little bit of manual effort to keep this thing on point. Wow. Well, it looks like we're coming down near a mountain range, a large one. Where are we? I can't tell. But oh, right here at the edge of this continent. .271, I guess we can deploy chutes. I wonder if there's something that could make this thing more stable. I didn't actually check, though, the center of mass on this when I was making it. Ooh, 9.5 is a little fast. Ooh. It's probably going to whack the heat shield when we get down there. I'm imagining. Maybe if I can go back and forth like this, slow down just a little bit. Should have put one other parachute on this. But I suspect the heat shield is going to be destroyed. Let's see what happens. Yep. Fortunately, that was... Oh, look at them. You guys are fine. All right. So, it looks like recover. Let's recover them, and we should be done with this one. All right. No science earned, as expected. And we got 13,000 from recovered parts. That's pretty good, I guess. And, oh, excellent. See, we got a pilot who has level 1 now. That's why I wanted to send them, so I can level them up a little bit. And this is our total reputation, 676. And Lamal's got a bunch of metals ribbons, landing on Kerbin, G-Force 3 ribbon, Mach 3 ribbon, Kerbal orbit, passenger transport, heavy vehicle launch, 20% solid fuel booster ribbon, awarded for launching with solid fuel booster at 20% of ship's mass. I guess that's good. I don't know. All right. Hey, what's with the drill? Is it on the other side of the planet now? Where is it? What's going on? All right. Let's go back to... all right, let's check contract complete. See, we got 103,000 just for that little thing. Bring the tourist in orbit, recover Kerbals. Excellent. I wonder... No, it just shows the ones in the tourister. And I have... Okay. These are the ones that are going up in Juno. I got to do that probably not going to do that on an actual episode, because you've all seen that before. All right, let's go back to the other tourister. And it is right here. Let's fly that sucker. Alright, see, how does this happen? I left this craft with the sides pointed towards the sun, and now it's like this. What's the deal here? Why does it do this? Makes me wonder if when I go back to Juno, is it going to be out of power? Or Galileo? Okay. That's the moon, but that's not our target. Let's I'm gonna do another quick save real quick. A quick save. And then we're gonna get ourselves out here to see if we can rendezvous with Minmus. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. It looks like we're going to get control right about here. So we're going to be coming back towards Kerbin, and then Minmus is going to fly by. We're going to have an encounter here at 162,000 meters. So I'm probably going to have to burn to catch up to it and then fly by it closely. So I'm probably going to have to do... Let me zoom over here. This is the best way we can do this. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do a burn right here. And then push myself past Minmus and then back, I think. This is 6 days already. 6 days already to get out here. slowing down quite a bit. Come on, Minmus. Let's go. I have a date with you. Alright, here it comes. So I should be able to see it. Is that? There it is, right there. Alright. Let's see what would happen. Let's see what I can do here, like if I do maneuver node right about here. Ah, come on. 190, 220. So I gotta slow down or no? No, it's all about going probably out this way and then increasing a little thrust. No, decreasing thrust, and then a little bit out this way. 121. Maybe if I go a little bit like that. Oh, 65. Okay. Slow down a little bit. No, I want to increase. 45. I'm going to burn it right here. I just want to fly past it at under 30. It was under 30, right? 30? Let's see. Flyby of Minmus. Oh, below 30,000 meters. Okay. No problem. So I just need to burn this way a little farther. Oh, come on. Stop that. Why does it do that? 28. Okay, there's 28 right there. I think that'll do it. That'll do it. And then we're going to be put in... Oh, look at this. I'm assuming... No. Is this... Wait. What's... Our orbit's going to be this one, I believe. Yes. Alright. Well... We can do another burn after we're flyby Minmus. So this is a 2-second burn. Let's slow down a little bit. No, I'm going to speed up. I want to make sure that I make the... I do the contract. So that's 23. That's 19,000 meters. Shall we make it really fun for them? The tourists get really close. Like 4,000 meters? Probably not that close. We can go to 10, right? 13, I think that's probably going to be good. 12, let's go 10. 9, cool. Good enough. Alright, 2-second burn coming up in 1 day. Let's fast forward some. There we go. And periapsis of 9,500 meters. That should do it. It's time warp. Again, it's only supposed to be a flyby. Don't have to get in orbit. Flyby below 30,000 meters. But since we're doing it, we might as well get as close as possible. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so we're going around the other side. Okay, I guess that'll be fine. And then we're going to get in this long orbit here. What I might do is do a burn. Instead of doing this and going around like this, I'm going to see if I can do a more direct. Right when I get here, a more direct. See if I can cut off some time from that. Alright, where are we? There's Minmus. And here it comes. And now it's going to pass right in front of us here. We will be between Minmus and Kerbin. What's our altitude? 207,000. And we have plenty of fuel to get into orbit if we want to. But really, there's no reason to do it. Let's make sure we hit this contract. I want to see the contract up. There we go. Flyby Minmus. And now all I have to do is recover them. So we're over here now. We're not even at our periapsis yet. Well, they wanted to see Minmus. They're gonna see it. Up close and personal. Ooh, what is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. That looked like venting, or something was venting on the surface. I've heard that Minmus has like fuel you can mine in gas or whatever stuff, minerals, and that I've seen pictures, I think, of venting on Minmus. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. That was pretty cool. Alright. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's another one right there. Alright, now we have to... Okay, we're going to get up here, and then we're going to be in this orbit here. So I think I'll just wait. Or... fast forward a little bit. And then maybe I can affect... Let me see if I can do another course, maybe? Correction. Right about here. And slow down. And see if that tightens up our orbit. Yep. What's our periapsis? Oh, wait, that's a little too much. There we go. Stop that. 94. That might be a little too fast, though. I think I might want to come in and then slow down before I don't want to go directly into the atmosphere from here. I think that might be a little too fast. So is 94? Let's do 100. About 100 kilometers. That's good. And what is this? This is a 5-second burn. See, look at this. In 20 days. In 20 days. Why? Let's not. Let's do something. Let's do one right here. Let's not wait that long. Oh, I guess I do have to wait. Oh, there we go. $399, $213. Whoops, too much. 45. $100. Okay, and this is in what? This is in 19 minutes, and that gets us back to Kerbin in 6 days. Much better. Okay. 19 minutes. Let's get a line for the burn. It's only a 10-second burn. Whoa, okay. So we're lined up correctly and start the burn at 5 seconds. T-minus 5 seconds. I have to watch this closely. Oops. $88. I think I'll turn around and boost that up a little bit. Burn towards this. What is this, the normal? The other one's anti-normal? Something like that? Okay. Whoops. There we go. Alright, so Minmus is still out our window. Should be. Somewhere. Should be right. Ah, there it is. Right there. Can't hardly see it because the sun is right here. Alright, let's go a little fast forward. Again, it's going to be days before we get back. And here comes Kerbin. You can see the moon right here. Right there. Alright, and when we get to the periapsis, we'll do a burn to slow ourselves down, and then we will deorbit. Slow down. All right. about there should be good. 100, 101. Alright, this one, 46-second burn in 32 minutes. How much fuel we got left? Looks like we got plenty. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Let's get ourselves in position for this. And then, right before we go in the atmosphere, I'm going to quick save one more time. Just in case I lose it coming back. Alright, we got 31 minutes. So this mission is 22 days long. Mission time, 22 days. How'd you like to be in space 22 days? Wow. I mean, on the International Space Station, it's probably no big deal. But in a capsule? Alright, we're going to start the burn at about 23 seconds. T-minus 23. Looks like we're lined up right. Yeah, right there. And this is a 46-second burn. At least I hope I have enough fuel. This is really using fuel fast. If I don't, I'll have to come up and rescue them. And it looks like that may be what's going to happen. That might be an interesting mission. Actually, it looks like I'm going to have enough, just enough to deorbit. Yeah, I think it's going to work. Alright, where are we? Where are we? We are at 99 and 118. So we'll go to periapsis here. Hey, that means we're going to come down. Actually, I might just burn here. I should have enough to deorbit. Although my altitude is lower over here. Is it going to matter much? Let's quick save. And we will go... Let's go here. And then I'll burn just a little bit so I can come down right over here in the sun. So I have, how much delta V? I have 507 meters per second left, so that's plenty, actually, to deorbit. That should do it, though. What is the altitude over here? Would be 7. Let's increase that, because I kind of want to come down over here somewhere. Actually, I got plenty of 86 delta V. I have 507. Let's do it right here. That should do it. Alright. 180. And we have 507 left in the tank. Alright, let's fast forward. Alright, getting close. And I'm just going to watch it from here. We could probably start our burn any second, any time. I think that'll do it. Yep, we're going to come down right over here somewhere. Alright, it's time to decouple. Get this pod back down. We have 3 parachutes on this one. It should be enough. Yep, they look excited now. Look at them. Clapping, smiling. I think we showed them a good time. I'm wondering about this white hair thing, though. Okay, he looks a little blonde. Edley looks white, though. Alright, soft landing. And we're ready to recover. I think they're ready to go. What is that? Oh, the crew hatch. Can we pop that open? Oh, that's just the parachute. I thought I saw a crew hatch. Crew hatch. Alright, let's recover. Alright, same as last time. It says here we got 15 science. From what? Recovery of a vessel returned from a flyby of Minmus. Alright. I'll take it. 10,000 in funds recovered, and we should have... Yes, Edley has a little bit of experience. And probably the same, although maybe a few different ones. One should be like the Minmus ribbon or something. I don't know. Mach 3, landing on Kerbin, splashdown, research, Minmus, sphere of influence. There we go. And look, it's green, just like Minmus. All right, so 2 complete contracts. Here's 103 for that one, 466 for that one, for the Minmus flyby. So we have 3.1 million Kerbal bucks. I think, how much does it upgrade? This is about half of that. And this is fully upgraded, I believe. Yeah. This is 2. Oh. The spaceplane hangar. Now, we don't have enough to fully upgrade everything. But we could upgrade the R&D. Ooh. Okay. Actually, maybe we do have enough to... No, this is 1.6 million. This is 845,000. We might have enough, actually. But that wouldn't leave much for spacecraft. Okay, I will wait on that until next time. Let's see... Go back. There we go. Oops. I want to see the available astronauts. Tourists. We got 3 pilots, 2 with experience. This is good. Now I just need more scientists and engineers. And I'm hoping I could hire a few, or I could just take some up in the Juno, which I'll probably do, but I'm not going to do an episode of that. So I'm going to leave it here. I think we've been playing on this one quite a while, so we'll leave it here. I'm going to do the training drill probably next time. So thanks for joining me for this episode, and come back and see the next one, please. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.